Hi. In this video tutorial, I'll talk about the functionality of LaPlan. When starting the application, it will always show you the last drawing you worked on. The application's interface consists of a toolbar and a working space which contains the drawing canvas and buttons for frequently used operation. Sync button will establish a connection with the rangefinder. Remember to enable Bluetooth on both devices first. Rotate button will rotate the scene clockwise or counterclockwise by 90 degrees. Wall button sets the direction of the x-axis parallel to any existing wall. Select button lets you select any element in the drawing. When an element is selected, the following options become available. Delete. This will remove the selected elements. Properties. This will take you to the Properties panel of the selected elements. 3D modeling will take you to a 3D view of the current premises. Rollback will undo the last action made to the premises. In the Properties menu, you can modify several attributes. It allows you to give the object a specific name, add written descriptions, or attach photos on which you can add additional measurements. Specific to premise, you'll find a table with floor area, wall area, and the parameter. Button operation in the toolbar. The first group of tools allows you to create new premises. This consists of 4 possibilities. Rectangular room creation, defined by width and length. Pattern-based room creation. This is the ideal way to create angular rooms. Step-by-step room creation. This is a flexible way to draw non-angular rooms. And external contour drawing. I'll show the basic drawing principles of the different tools with the rectangular room creation tool. The tools are made as a step sequence and are shown at the bottom instead of the toolbar. Every step is a question that can be answered by tapping the screen or entering the dimension, manually or using a rangefinder. It's always possible to undo the last step by pressing undo, or to stop the operation by tapping cancel. Confirm button will return a null value when pressed. In this case, it means 0 height. The second group of tools is used for editing the geometry of a premises that is already drawn. Add a rectangular area, add a triangular area, and add a circular area. Move wall and point editing. Extra features are added when using these tools. The first step is to define the location of the area that needs to be added. To do so, tap a point on the wall and drag it along. In the next lesson, you will learn the different ways of proceeding depending on the chosen tool. Inserting apertures into the walls is done from the third section of the panel. It includes the following insertion tools: door, window, and doorway. All the tools work similarly to the Add Rectangular Areas tool. The next section is used to create different objects inside a room. Rectangular object allows you to define and position cube-shaped objects inside a room, such as a column, wardrobe, etc. Circular object, similarly, is for round objects. Polygonal object allows the creation of more complex objects like a bar counter, a pool, or different equipment. Stairway. This defines the position, number of steps, and the direction for rectangular stairs. The toolbox icon takes you to the section with these service functions. Move. This allows objects to be moved. It can be done separately or in a group. It's useful when a mistake is detected in the drawing or when a piece of furniture needs to be moved. Copy. This allows you to duplicate objects when needed, such as windows or columns. Wall view. This projects the selected wall and allows you to modify the geometry of the projected objects. Help. When tapped, it calls the General Help menu of the program. The last element of the toolbar takes you to the Extra menu. This element is hidden for devices that have a hardware menu button. The Extra menu contains the following: Back button. This lets you return to the main toolbar. This element is hidden for devices that have a hardware menu button. The following section contains tools for numerical data. Square. This will show you the surface of a complete room, a selected part of a room, or of a group of rooms. Stairs, polygonal or rectangular objects stored on the floor will be subtracted from the surface when calculated. The surface of walls can also be displayed. Ruler. This allows you to measure linear dimensions. It will help you to measure diagonals, perimeters, and other distances. Show dimensions. This will display the dimensions of all the elements in the drawing. Show statistics. This will display a table with the total surface of the floors, walls, and ceilings. The next function takes you to the floor management menu. In the lower left corner, you'll find the Add button, which is used to create new levels. Tap to select a level. Tap the pencil to edit a floor name. The eye icon lets you handle the visibility of a floor. This is helpful when you want to use a floor as an underlayer. Press Delete to remove a floor. The gear icon takes you to the settings menu. The first section is the user authorization section. This is needed if you want to connect to the cloud, store your drawings there, and further convert them to DWG files. This section also allows registering as a new user. Interface sections such as line width, font size, etc. The last setting allows you to choose the type of used rangefinder when synchronizing with Bluetooth. The next operation is managing the drawing files. If a user is authorized, this also allows switching between local storage and cloud storage. Tap Save as a new file on the top of the list in order to save a drawing as a new file and enter the name. The following operations can be applied to saved files: open, save, and delete. The last operation of the extra menu panel quits the application. That's all for today. Thanks for your attention.